here. Y'all have seen our faces 21 times. This is the 22nd time.
Yeah, that's a lot.
I'm recording video. We've been in the game for almost
Quite
a year now.
Time. Yeah, almost a year.
Yeah.
Yep, like this time last year, we were like, okay, we need to get somebody to design our graphics.
Yes.
And then we're gonna call it "Foot on Your Neck." What are we gonna do?
And we did that, huh? We did it.
We did it.
That's so cool. I love that. It's hard for me to stick with long-term projects, so
It's been
fun.
a year. Here we are a year later. It honestly flew by, actually.
I remembered all of it though.
I remember episode 1 and being like, "Wow," and then like, whoa. We just kept doing.
Just kept going, kept finding things to talk about.
Yeah.
But we're successful.
Yeah.
I don't know
I
what else
have
to say.
fun doing it, and I think that's enough of a success for me.
Yeah.
And luckily, thankfully, there are some listeners who also like give us good feedback and they enjoy our show, which is enough for me.
And very consistent too. I feel like we have some consistent listeners. Which I
Yeah.
appreciate. I love that.
Like, wow.
Like, yeah.
You're coming by.
Thank you for that. Thank you.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we just wanted to, and this is our season finale before we go on a little breaky break.
Yeah, yeah. So this, you are listening to the last episode of season 1 on Foot on Your Neck.
Mm-hmm.
Next season, it's gonna be season 2.
It's gonna be some.
It's gonna be interesting.
Some fun stuff. Yeah, I'm really excited. Yeah, we'll get into it later. Yeah, like.
But today, oh my God, today we're reflecting. I don't know why it's not. Oh my God, like another girl. We're reflecting on our past 21 episodes. Like, yikes. Go crazy. Go do it.
Yes, reflecting on our past 21 episodes.
Yeah.
In this year, because it's been. I think we had a long season.
A very long season.
Yeah, I think maybe we should have probably taken a break
A long
earlier.
time ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're right. Like after 12.
Yeah.
Like, how did we get this far?
Yeah, we got really far before taking a
I
break.
think it was also like when quarantine started, we should have called it.
Yeah. we really should have, but we were like, no, like,
we're gonna keep
let's
going.
keep, let's
We don't
do
care about a
something.
pandemic. We're gonna still make content.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was good content.
It was
so
good
we had
content.
great times.
Good
but
content.
Yeah, we definitely needed to call the shots a little bit earlier.
Yeah,
so.
we should have called this earlier because quarantine was like the perfect time because it just became so chaotic to do anything. It was like, why do we choose to still podcast? We couldn't even go to school. Like, what the hell?
But I think it was also because, like, at least I think most people thought it was like short term. Like, so it was like, okay, like we can still keep going and like we'll be out of quarantine by the time, like, whatever, we can start doing more stuff.
Yeah, here we are because we still have that faith.
Yeah, 6 months later, still in quarantine.
Still faithful.
And still making
hopeful,
content. Yeah.
Still hopeful.
But anyway, let's jump right into it. What's our first thing on our agenda?
So the first thing we're talking about, our favorite episodes.
Ooh, okay.
This is hard.
You need to think about this ahead of time.
I gotta get your ranch.
I already know one of mine. We were just talking about, but the drugs episode. You should listen to that one on Spotify.
Listen to the drugs episode. It's so much fun. Like we're out there talking to the cars and shit. Driving up and down the street.
Talking about rocket launchers and we were on the street with my Lynn, just kind of in a circle, talking about drugs. And I like weed. So that was fun. That's one of the top tier ones.
I'm trying to think. It's just so... All of our episodes are just so great because we just come around and talk about stuff that we would talk about anyway.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it's like, oh yeah, we were just talking. So it's hard for me to remember because we talk about this, like we chew over the same stuff commonly.
Yeah.
So I think the one that I remember having most time, I remember this astrology one. We were outside coloring.
Mm-hmm.
That was fun. But I don't think the topic of astrology was my favorite topic that we talked about.
Okay, we're going into episodes, but not topics.
I don't know. No, both.
Okay.
Both. I don't know.
I have more, I feel like.
I know. I think my favorite topic is one of our recent ones. Like maybe like colorism,
more couch.
Superwoman complex. Yeah, I don't know. I like Thanksgiving. I loved our episode with Z.
Z?
They were great guests.
Yes, they were. Checking the Job in Higher Education.
Yeah,
that was a good episode.
That's a tough one. That was a good one.
That was a great episode. Like from our radio days, I feel like we didn't even get that much
Yeah, we
airtime.
just had radio days, huh?
Yeah. I want to go back on the air. I thought radio was really fun.
Radio was fun
Yeah.
because the thrill of like live listeners.
Yeah, live listeners and the music when we were like,
Yeah, and we could
DJing.
play music.
Mm-hmm. That was so
Fucking
fun.
copywriting.
Yeah, that was lame.
Boo.
Stupid.
Boom. Oh my god, I just realized my tongue is so red.
She been eating cherry sours, y'all.
I should have.
I'm trying to think if I have another one. I really like the spirituality and religion one with Doja.
That was a good one.
Great episode.
That was like our most scholarly invested one.
Philosophical.
Yeah,
type. I love that episode.
yeah.
I think I don't talk about that often, so being able to talk about it in like a recorded session was really fun. And Doja's a great philosopher.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Now,
I think
Doja will
that's my
ask you some
favorite.
fucking questions and how your hair's spinning. Hold on. Yes, I'd be like,
Yeah, like, I didn't think you could outsmart me.
yeah. Okay, so let's go on and talk about our guests. Let's reminisce.
Oh, yes, our
memories
favorite.
from our guests.
Okay.
Definitely Doja's one. Bitch, I was like,
Yes.
seeing stars.
Chiamaka.
Oh my god, yeah.
I love having her as a guest.
Chiamaka always like brings some fire to our show.
Mm-hmm. She does.
Like every time,
She's so chaotic. I think I'm chaotic. Me, Chiamaka, and Wadike. Like,
every time she comes on our show, it's like, you know, like those people who be walking on hot rocks.
yes.
Like I feel like every time she comes on our show, that's what we're doing, walking on hot rocks whenever we talk about stuff. In the best way. You
Yeah,
know,
no,
like,
that's a good way. Yeah.
ooh, ah, whoa.
Yeah,
You know,
like
yeah.
it's a trinity.
Yeah, like, no. Yeah, it's definitely
Yes.
dance. We all participate. Yeah. But I love her energy in that way.
On the I really liked her on our militant feminism episode.
Yes.
That was one of my favorite ones, and the rebellion one.
Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You see the chaos. He can
Yes.
prove.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, those are
weapons
fun.
was the militant
Yes.
feminism one.
Yes.
Weapons was a good one too.
I love that episode as well. Were we on air for that one?
Yes.
Yeah, that was good. That was so fun. We really got
Yes.
into like nitty gritty, like going into a lot of detail about stuff. And like I feel like we were really knowledgeable about not saying that we aren't now, but like that stuff was so like very present in our lives at that moment, which we kind of talked about. Like
Yeah.
since we've shifted out of UCLA, our content has kind of changed.
Mm-hmm.
But I really like that time, or I like that period of fucking neck.
That was an
Age.
interesting period of ours.
Yeah.
Actually, just the whole like we were still with film at that point.
Yeah.
Like us,
yeah.
that winter quarter of film was an interesting one.
It was
Just because the weapons issue was an interesting project.
Yeah, it was. Winter quarter was strange to me.
Yeah.
I don't remember coming out of that.
Well, I mean, it ended in
very
pandemic,
alive. Yeah.
So I don't think it could have been any crazier,
Yeah.
actually. So
You're
yeah.
right. I just felt very weird. But anyway.
Yeah. Weird vibes in that quarter. Weird winter vibes.
No. I don't want to think about it. Moving on.
Yeah. Okay, our other guest.
Our other guest.
Z. I love that Z came with facts. I was so
Yeah.
like,
Wait, they have no card.
I was wonderfully,
Yes.
I was impressed. I'm like, wow, yes,
That was good.
that's that shit I'm talking about.
It's your earth sign energy.
I know preparedness. Ooh, I know. Okay. Of course, my Lynn.
I love Mylene so
My
much.
Lynn also brings some scholarship.
She does.
Like y'all are so smart.
I feel like Mylene, every time I talk to her, she just brings up something really random, like a random point. And it's like, I didn't think of that. But okay,
Yeah.
okay.
And it's
Like,
so funny 'cause-
let's entertain it. Let's think. You know?
Yeah, because I mean, it's also just so fun in her presentation of ideas and things. Like, so like, what?
Yeah. She is like
And then,
that.
and then be some deep shit, but it sounds like she asked me to go skateboard or something. But it'd be like deep, like
Yeah. Like, girl, what did you repeat that? Say that again. Like,
yeah, what'd you say, dude?
love Mylene. Yeah, I love her on our Octavia Butler episode.
Yeah, that was a great
Mhm.
episode.
That was good.
Ariel.
Ariel is so.
Okay, so
Anytime Ariel walks in the room, it's
So-
a party.
it's a puppy over here. It's like the same way Chiamaka brings like hot coals, Ariel brings bouncy balls. like
Yeah.
this. Every time she comes on the show, she brings like 10,000 bouncy
That's
balls in
good.
her arms, and they just all go out at once.
Yeah, like, here y'all go.
Which
Okay,
is-
here's another one. Here y'all go.
Which
Like,
is also very integral
Yeah.
to our vibes on
Yes.
this show.
yes.
Hot coals and bouncy balls.
I like it, though.
Yeah.
I think we also just, as a collective, like, when we're all in one room, it's really a lot, but it makes the conversation fun.
Mhm.
But I think that's, like, a highlight for people that come on our show. Like,
Yeah.
it's always something fun. Like,
Very Tasmanian
know,
speed.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yes.
Yeah.
Have there any other... We weren't able to have a lot of guests on our show.
We had a lot of plans for other guests.
We did.
We had a
We
lot
won't
of
reveal
plans.
them now,
Yeah.
We
We had
did.
a lot of plans for other guests. And sad.
To give us more insight into the topics that we're talking
Yeah.
about.
Oh,
which
we
I
had
think is important.
not our episode, but our podcast did visit another podcast.
Oh my God,
I forgot about
how
that.
can I forget that? Also, we hosted a show out Saturday on ASU's Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
And we had so much fun. Wait, didn't we do that twice? Oh, wait, no, we did it one time. The one time we did do it was really fun. Like, I remember having a lot of fun and just pure, fun energy. I don't even know how to explain it other than that, but like, wave checks. Like,
Oh my God, yes.
All right, I'll pay $3 if you show us your waves on camera because I know you got no haircut in 3 months. Like,
Did you send him his $3?
yeah, it's like, I'm interested. I was
Yeah.
interested.
Oh my
That
God.
was good. But I forgot we were on what's the name? Brewing Black.
Brewing Black. Yeah.
Sorry, y'all.
That was an
Y'all
interesting
listening.
episode. That was an interesting
It
episode.
was on
It was
childhood.
fun. It was on childhood.
Yeah.
I forgot that was the topic.
It was really long.
It was a very long episode, and I think we were just by then we were already in the swing of long episodes, so it's just like we can talk forever.
Yeah, a whole hour. You're
We'll go
listening to us
forever.
for
We're
an
talking
hour and a
about
half.
Everything
Yes.
ever about our
Cereal,
childhood.
getting whipped. Like,
Cereal. Whip, not whip.
oh wait, you're right. Yeah, not whipped.
Whooping,
What?
not whip. Is that something you want to tell us?
Ashton.
Yeah. Oh Jesus. I want to remember that.
Ashton Pemberton. A great guest.
Yeah.
Love
Very
him.
entertaining. 10 out of 10
You want to listen to
reviews.
anybody listen to Ashton Pemberton? Just listen to him talk.
Yeah, if you don't do nothing else.
You'll learn something new about him.
You don't do nothing else. That's worth mentioning just on him alone because that was such a funny encounter. Even though they weren't guests on our show, that was a funny encounter.
Yeah, we never host men, and I like that. I think that's been an important part of our show. Just mainly focusing on Black women in femme culture, Black women in femmes, only playing that type of music on our show. We haven't been constructing playlists.
We
Which
haven't.
you kept
That's
reminding me
something-
about, but we kept forgetting.
Yeah, we kind of just fell off that stopped in quarantine.
Yeah.
That's our
For
last
sure.
one was Octavia Butler one.
Yeah.
That was the first week of quarantine.
It got hard.
It did get hard.
A lot harder.
It did get hard. I think next season I definitely want us to do like some other medium, like playlisting, you know, in with our shows, cause that was fun.
Maybe we can even put it on our Instagram.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. But
Make it like a bigger part of our show.
you'll get music from us too. Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah, I forgot about playlist.
Yeah, I really like that aspect, especially because we were on air and like we had a playlist, so it made sense. Like, okay, if you want to hear more music and things that we choose, and that was like a good way for us to put more of our like personality into like
to
the show.
Absolutely. And I also like, and we will be like staying committed to like only having women in film identified guests on our show, which I think is something like guest period on our show. We need to have more involvement in that aspect. But I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to having more women in films on our show, and maybe even particularly people like, I think because our like this show is essentially like showcasing our last year of college and our thoughts about that and about the world at that point in time. But which is why it mostly features like our friends or like people we know, you know, or who we know a lot about this particular thing. So I'm interested to see like what kind of guests we have. You know, who are probably just important people in their own lanes of interest and skills, and we may not even like, you don't know them, but like bringing more people outside of the context of our life at that time onto our show and into the mix. I'm excited.
I am too. More insight. I love that.
Z-Way. I'm looking at you.
I didn't even think about her, but I would love to phone her in. I want to phone her in. We could have a whole episode. You know, I would. I want to see what types of questions she would ask me as a black person. I'm a little scared because she is like.
I'm scared, but I know I'm solid, but I'm just scared because like everyone who goes in there just doesn't know what they don't know.
They're also not black.
No,
well,
actually,
no, she has
some black people have been on there, and she tried it, but it didn't work.
She has very specific black people that she chooses, though. Yeah. The only one that I've seen was that one guy that made that weird play.
No,
that's
slave play.
Yeah.
We need to have an episode about slave play. Can you please read it? I love that play.
I'll read it. She be having me read books and stuff.
It was. You just need to read it. We'll talk about slave play and Jeremy Harris and Z-Way in another episode because I have so many opinions on this. But we'll talk about it later.
That would be. I would love to have her. I didn't think that. But anyway, let's move on.
Yeah, Z-Way, we're looking at you. Our next point, we kind of already started digging into a favorite part of creating the show. I think we made podcasting. I forgot about that.
What, that we were.
Yeah.
Mainly Mike.
No, not podcasting. Oh my God. Playlisting.
Oh, okay. You
said, yeah, we're on Mike. Yeah, we do that every episode.
Just take the audio and transfer it over.
No, the playlisting, because I think that was the exciting part because it was like it challenges to like think of it as a creative pursuit. You know, like how can we encapsulate the emotion of what it is that we're discussing, or things that are relevant, or just our favorites. Right? Like remember we were talking about our very first place that we made for our very first episode was of all the music over the summer that was like important to us. And last summer was so rough. Last summer
whipped me. That's what whipped me.
Last summer
literally took me by my head.
My mama whipped me. Last summer whipped me.
Yeah, it did.
Last summer was a hurricane, especially. And I don't care, even compared to us being in a pandemic, last summer was crazy.
Yeah, no, it was worse. I feel like it was worse.
Yeah,
to be really honest with you,
we were technically out like free to go wherever, but it was still like I don't know if I can go nowhere.
Yeah,
because I'm not okay.
Yeah,
stupid broke.
Never been that broke in my life.
Never been that broke.
And I've been broke before.
It's never been that broke.
Never been that broke before.
I've never been that broke and alone. Like not at home. You know, like. Cause I ain't had money, but I've been with my mama who always had money. Yeah. But I'm like, I'm across the nation and I don't have no money. Oh my God.
Not in your house and you don't
and
have
you broke. It's like
Jesus. You just pray and that
literally,
you make it out alive.
Literally just praying.
Yeah. Our favorite part of creating show. Okay. Now mine, I like social media a lot. I like interacting with people on like Twitter. I think that's funny. Like a lot of the tweets are me. Surprise, surprise. But I don't know if that's my favoriteest part. I think it's getting on here and talking the shit.
So yours is podcasting.
Yeah, mine is podcasting. Yes,
I
love it. Like I don't know if I really like assert my opinion a lot other places other than my Twitter. So it's fun just
it's like another channel.
Yeah.
You have to just say stuff and
like think and like have people resonate with that. Like I like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, this is our baby.
It is. And picking our different topics, like we have so much fun just trying to think of stuff. But it do be hard. This is not easy. I just want to say
really
that.
The time element.
Yeah.
But that's like, damn, that's life. Like the time element is the hard part.
Every
with
time.
Anything, yeah. Okay. What are the things that you didn't like?
Things I didn't like. UCLA radio is numero uno. Great avenue for us to start on, though. I'm so appreciative of Chamaka giving us our platform.
Yeah, without Chiamaka, we wouldn't have been able to do Foot on Your Neck on UCLA radio. Like, we wouldn't have had the platform that allowed us to have some type of infrastructure to start. But I think a cool thing about that throughout the season, we transitioned to just like, you know what, fuck it, we're going to do it ourselves. And, you know?
An independent,
yeah.
I like that, too.
Yeah, so I personally, too, also didn't like being, like, necessarily tied up in film because of own qualms within, like, what film stands for, especially in relation to our show being dedicated to Black women in films. What is their critiques or opinions on that? And honestly, all the people in film outside of people who like really fucked with us even on a personal level, didn't none of them white women give a fuck about our show.
And we were the ones boosting the ratings. Just want to let that be known. We really were.
Child, I was technically in film radio for the whole series, but I don't know what one episode that was not ours was about.
Yeah. And I don't think y'all can tell us either.
We won't wait. We're gonna keep on talking.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. It's not even to brag. It's just like not even like, okay, yeah, like we got ratings, yeah, but like just even topically and engagement, like just off, like if there was a rubric, like our topics that we talked about on our show just were really disconnected from what film wanted to be. Because Chiamaka's leadership was also trying to shift what film meant and what it was, and we were kind of in there struggling with her in some ways, and in a lot of ways not though. But just as far as our topic and who we dedicated our show to, very different than the crowd that is the club film. So that was something that was like chaotic, you know. For the most part, we were just like, we're gonna stay over here in our lane and do our own shit. Then she got crazy towards the end. This would probably be a whole different episode or a live on Instagram or something. Instagram
live of just that would be really funny.
That'd be hilarious. Cause I mean, like, I don't know. I mean, like, we should discuss it because it's interesting. Particularly the way we went out, very interesting. But yeah, and then UCLA Radio is a whole nother. Film is one thing, and UCLA Radio, the context of us being on UCLA Radio was a whole different thing. So I didn't necessarily like those parts, but those parts are over. Yeah. Which is why I'm excited for next season. Because it's like a whole new canvas. Who knows?
Yeah. I think we have a lot of potential as a show.
Yeah.
Especially for growth. So,
who knows?
But yeah, and just like doing this, one thing I didn't like was just doing this and then struggling with like my own creativity and like quarantine. That was really hard. And it took me some transitioning and like real soul searching, I guess, or just like deep thought about like what's important to me and like how can I be my best self in multiple spaces and all the things that I want to do. So I don't know if that's necessarily a negative aspect of the show, but just like I guess something that I experienced while we were doing the show as part of something unique.
Like working on the show, we had to like deal with questions like our time, right? Yeah. Like we were both preparing to like go different places in our lives.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, we so really were.
It was like we're investing in this creatively, but we also are like trying to figure out like just what our definition of ourselves as artists is going to be beyond this and what it is right now. So that was interesting, but I think that's always going to be a thing. Yeah.
It'll continue to happen in different ways.
Yeah, that's always going to be a thing. Like now that I think about it, because I think that's something that even like during our hiatuses that we had during this season, because there were a few. That was something that we dealt with, like, you know, like coming back to it and revisiting it, and sometimes feeling like that means less time to like work on your own creative stuff. Yeah. But it doesn't have to mean that, but it's a learning process. Yeah.
My other least favorite part is working with Nia.
And this is where I'm gonna edit and just crop her out, and it's just gonna be me like this. No, just kidding.
No, I'm just kidding. I love working with Nia.
Yeah.
It's okay. She might work with me, but go ahead.
I don't. You said I don't. I do like working with you. I told you I'm a cancer whisperer.
Okay. I don't know why. That just like I think it irritates me, so it makes me like no.
Shut down. No. Why does that irritate you? That makes sense. That it irritates you. That makes sense that it irritates you.
Why would you be a cancer whisperer? You're not a cancer. You don't know what. Like,
that's what a cancer would say. I don't even believe you. That's what a cancer would say. That's what it say.
Whatever. Like. Moving on.
Okay. Last part. What are we looking forward to next season? What should they be looking forward to next season?
Next season? Just like, I think more fun.
Yeah.
We always gonna have fun. We always gonna like just bring energy, like good. I don't know, just like creativity never ends. Like it's very endless. So I think, and with us two together, in terms of creativity, yeah, there's just a lot more to be seen. So I don't know if that makes sense, but that's what I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, like I don't even know what to tell y'all to prepare for.
Yeah.
We don't really know. But I think we're definitely like, we're interested in pushing what it is that our show can look like. So expect some changes. Expect some changes. It's definitely going to be different, but still very much committed to the core of our show, which is to be uniquely invested in center what's important to Black women and Black films. And I think a lot of our like this downtime that we're about to have between now and the next season is going to be like figuring out how to become more invested in that.
Yeah.
So I'm interested in seeing what that looks like.
For sure. I agree. And like, I mean, we edit our stuff pretty well, but like getting better at that. Video editing.
Yeah, now that we're on a digital platform. Yeah, because our audio editing was long. We were like, you know what, let's make videos. We didn't know how to edit an audio that well yet.
Yeah, no. But yeah, improving creative skills in that way.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah. So, either way, expect
better.
More.
Yeah. More and better.
Exactly.
And you thought this was good? Yeah, no, we're going to get better. So,
it only goes up from here. It only goes up.
I'm excited for that.
I am too. Cool. Okay. Oh, this is the sad part. Oh, more guests. More guests.
Oh, yes.
More guests.
We kind of talked about that earlier.
Yeah, we did a little bit. We're going to be on social media more.
Yeah, interacting with y'all. So.
Yeah, interaction is something that, like, ever since the beginning has been hard.
It's been a problem, but I feel like people really like our stuff and, like, I don't know, we get, like, hits and, like, lots of retweets and favorites on, like, random stuff. Like, I'll never forget this one tweet. I just tweeted this picture of me and Nia and being like, this picture is worth $1,010,000. If you don't retweet it, you gonna feel like a final. And so many people retweeted it and liked it.
Niggas was
like,
scared.
It's just a picture of us smiling. Like,
you did that shit like during week 5. Niggas was scared. The week fucking 9, niggas was like, I can't fail.
No, and they retweeted it. Yeah, like, so maybe more of that. Like,
maybe more threats. More threats.
Retweet this, or your Zoom camera can never be on, or some shit like that, or be off.
That might be a good. Oh shit! Oh no, that's evil. I was about to say that's a good one. I don't want to be looked at. Then you said off, and I said hold the fuck up. I do not want my. Do you know how much? I don't be putting on clothes.
When you on Zoom?
No.
When you have your camera on?
Yeah.
I'll be like in the shower.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I be having one of my nipples hanging out because I'm laid on the bed and twisted up and shit, just looking at the camera like this. Yeah, no. More. I know that was a crazy face. That was a crazy face.
Okay.
We're gonna be on social media more.
Yes.
And we're just improving. We're going up. We're going up, and we're inviting you to come with us. So hopefully, we see you on our next season.
Yes.
But
follow us.
For now, this is our put your name on it.
Ooh, this is the one segment that has stuck throughout our entire time.
Put your name on it has been here
since day one. But it's solid. I like it though.
And when we started it wasn't even called Put Your Name on It, but it evolved into Put Your Name on It.
It wasn't, huh? It was just like, what are we thinking?
Yeah. Or like a quote, or our thoughts about a quote, or like,
I miss the quote.
I love the prophesizing. I love it.
What you putting your name on?
Just growth. Like, I think in the context of our show, and like time, like cocoon. Like, I think our show and us as like artists and as podcasters and just our show and its energy, it needs some time to cocoon to like go into its next form. And I think that that's the same thing for myself individually and the show, right? Like, we're both out of undergrad, right? And I was thinking about this the other day, like I moved out of my apartment, and that was bittersweet, but I'm not as much sad as I am at like having to leave this era of my life, but more so like dealing with like the pain of like having to birth this whole new person. Yeah,
I feel like I'm going through a lot of like, not personality, but like core shifts, like you know when you're transforming into a
Yeah.
different person, and it feels weird. Like
Yeah.
I don't really know where I'm at right now.
Yeah.
Kind of, you know,
Yeah.
until you get there.
Yeah, and so not even necessarily like, not saying that like growth is negative or positive, but like not even growth might not be in a direction that we think it would be. You know, but being receptive to that and giving it, you know, taking it in the dark room and letting it marinate and grow. You know, so that we can birth something new, something different. That is morphing into what it is that this thing is gonna be next. So that's what I'm excited for. That's what I'm
putting your name on.
Yes, Jesus.
Manifesting for yourself.
Send it on. I'm sending it. Oh no, send your rain down. I'm sending it up. I'm not sending it down. I'm sending it up. It was like send the rain down, but I was gonna say send it on up. Send it up, not down.
That was good. Okay, gospel.
I'm sending that up. What you putting your name on?
What am I putting my name on? I think I've just been putting my name on the same thing for like 3 episodes now, but like continuing to have creative growth. And I think I'm getting somewhere now, which is exciting. I haven't been anywhere in a minute. Not anywhere, but just like feeling very stagnant. So like continue to do that. And last time not asked for, but just like being able to find comfort in my home, and I'm finding that now. So I think it works. So more creative growth and more organization of my time, and being more like diligent about what I need to do. I guess you could say being an adult is really fucking hard.
Oh Jesus!
I just want to say that, like making that transition. So continuing to grow. I think very similar to me, just growing and not being afraid of that, being more curious about things versus afraid.
Yeah. Curious versus afraid. Curiosity. I like that. I love the word curiosity. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we hope that
That was so quick.
I know. I hope that in between, like now, and the next time that you see us or listen to us, like you've got some stuff figured out. You have reached your next form. We're on to something different. We've grown, been through something, lived through something, persisted. We're gonna see you on the other side. So hopefully you don't forget about us.
Yeah. Y'all can't forget about me.
No, we're still gonna be on social media. You will be hearing from us. Don't think you won't hear from us. You gonna hear from us. You can't. So you won't hear from us. But don't forget, Photogenic Fridays are coming back. So tell a friend to tell a friend to tell their mama to tell their mama's boyfriend whose son is your friend from school when you was in elementary school that we coming back.
And while we're gone, y'all should listen to all our old stuff because it's all on Spotify.
All on Anchor.
Yes, on Spotify and Anchor, and watch our YouTube videos. Send them to your cousins. Debate with us in the comments, or just
comment.
Interact with us. Like,
y'all disagree? I wanted some disagreement.
No, because the ones that disagree don't watch our stuff.
No, I mean, I don't know, but I watch some controversial shit that's like, I just want to know what you're gonna say about X, Y, Z. You know, I don't watch everything just to feel like affirmed.
Do I? You make me think. Anyway, we need to get off.
Yeah, we'll go. But
we should talk about that. But anyway,
you'll be hearing from us. But until then,
we should have a catchphrase.
I know.
See y'all. Like,
I know. But we'll be back, and like always, we'll be back, and we'll be prepared to apply the motherfucking pressure.
That's where it is.
Yeah.
All right.
Bye.